Hello farmers, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to get notified when next we drop a new content for you. I come to Epe L.G.A to check on one of the big farms. It's a very massive farmland. So to check on the land to see what they can do. They actually wanted to start the poultry farm and do the one of catfish farm and also do the one of snail, goat and other things. And they still have land, a lot of land for crop farming. So I came here to check and to spot out where they should do the right thing on the right land. So you can see the land is a little bit slopey and they have it very massive here. They've already used machine to clear the land, and as you can see, so and also they have started digging the earthen pond already. But when I come, I check on the soil, seeing the texture and seeing the water level of the pond dog. I told them that it's not going to work. You know, I have to be frank with whatever things I'm doing so that it doesn't get to bounce back on me like, Shay, we called you to come and check on this thing, why don't you give us the right this thing? So I already told them what to do and what not to do. So the land is very massive and the land is very big, and that is what we've been doing here. Although they are considering the possibility of doing concrete tank before, but it's a bit expensive. That is why they drift to the one of earthen pond. I just starting this place new, and that is what brought me to this place. So I'm here to check and to tell them what to do on the farmland and what not to do on the farmland, and where to do the things that they're supposed to do and where not to do all those things. So that is what we are doing now. Here is Epe L.G.A. So, and the farm is very big, and looking at the other side you can see that they are digging earthen pond there already. So I told them, as you can see the video of the earthen pond, it's not bringing out water, and if something is not bringing out water, no matter how you pump water into it, it will not retain water because naturally the thing is not bringing out water. So I have to be frank with them. So I told them already that they should stop with the two they have dug, the dog one that is manual, and they are digging another one that is an excavator. So I told them that they should first of all test run those two to check if they can get water, more water, because they are not getting water during rainy season. Now how would they get water during dry season? So I told them to first of all check the first, second pond that they dug and see if they are going to rear fish inside or not. And if they are not going to see water to rear fish inside, they should quickly divert to the one of concrete stand. I've already done the marking out. We are here with the bricklayer. We are doing the marking out, and I've already spot out the places that they need to do whatever things they want to do on the land. So there are some places I told them not to do, and the pigs, I told them not to take them close to the one of earthen pond, if that to do earthen pond, because if the fixes of pigs mix with that of water and they take the water into earthen pond, white leech will come out of that feces and they will be affecting the fish, they will be killing the fish, which is not good. So I tell them to take them far away from where the earthen pond is. And also they want to do factory like feed me and everywhere, so I've already told them the right place they should do all those things. If you need my service, if you want me to do something for you, and very soon by God's grace I will still be in Benin to help somebody construct a pen house. This is not the right time for you to do earthen pond. You should wait till dry season, especially if yours is a manual. But if yours is excavator, like using machine to do, you can do it now if the machine can dig that area. But if machine can't dig that area, you should wait till dry season when the land is at least strong a little bit before you start doing yours. So that is what I come to do here in Epe, and I've told them the right thing to do, and we equally believe and we get the same results after marking out everything and after telling them everything. So thank you for watching our YouTube channel, and thank you for patronizing me, and thank you for calling me to your farm. I so much appreciate, and for everyone who have been calling me that they appreciate all my effort and all I've been doing, I appreciate you too. You are encouraging me to do more of the videos and to bring you more things. After recording the video at Epe, something has happened that really choked what I said in the video earlier. It was a terrible experience because with what I've experienced in Makurdi, Benue State, and what I've experienced in some areas in Ibadan, and some places that I've reached out to see their fish farm, I was so surprised that something like this could still happen in Epe. After leaving the farm that I recorded the video, that was when we went to another farm to check some things and to buy fish there. The person that called me there wanted to buy something in that farm and to also see how their farm is. So we decided to go in. That was when something happened that really amazed me. To tell you the truth, it was a new experience to me. I haven't seen such thing before. To be candid, although I've seen where people use muddy place as their fish pond and they are getting water, but this case is different. The pond are dug on a hill and they did not tie it, they did not put tarpaulin. Even while we were going, as we saw the pond, we were surprised that no, a pond cannot be in such area, because the other video you saw, the pond is in a slopey area, and I was like, since they couldn't get the water, since water is not coming out in rainy season, how would they get water in dry season? For that reason, I advise them not to go further with the digging and abandon it, then check if the pond will retain water before they continue. But with what we see in the other farm, it changes our intentions and our conclusion. Although the person later on realized that he's not going to dig more of the pond because of the cost of feed or cost of the fish and the little profit that is coming out of it. And I try my best to advise the person that it's not that you are going to get the whole money at a time. Fish business is something you are going to do, and you'll be earning the money little by little until you reach the point whereby you'll become a millionaire, even if not a billionaire in the business. Now, the case of this new place that we went to, this new farm that you are seeing in the video that we went to, I never concluded that they are getting the water right from that hill. So I get to ask some questions to know deep about that. The fish farming they are doing there, I'm not condemning it because they are doing good thing, but it will be fetching them little amount of money compared to where you get water coming from the ground naturally. Now I asked the person, the manager that is managing the fish farm, that do you get water from the ground or you pump into it? He said they pump water into it. So does the water stay or it goes after pumping? The water doesn't reduce, but in order to avoid water pollution and to keep the fish healthy, they pump every day. Every morning they pump for some hours to refresh the water so that the fish could be healthy and also they will be able to eat well. Some of us farmers, we prefer getting a little pond and stock it with high capacity of fish, and the pond is not that big, and that is what I've been advising on my channel because I do not learn it that way. There are some people that will dig something like 30 by 40 feet and they will stock 10,000 fish at a time. This kind of people will rear their fish to 7-8 months, and they will later on get the results that we get at 6 months here in my own area here, because we don't overstock pond. We believe in giving fish allowance so that the fish can grow very well and very big. But since that is what they want, I couldn't argue with them that yes, that is what you want and that is what they are doing in that area. And also the place we went to, the same size with the one they are digging for the man I went to meet at Epe. So the man is planning to stock 10,000 inside 30 by 50 feet pond. I advise him that it is too much for that pond, that he should at least stock between 3,000, 4,000 won't be much. But I told him to stock 3,000. He said no, that would be too small. Then he decided to stock something like 5,000. I said it is not bad. So when we went to the other farm, I asked the person, please, what is the capacity of this pond and how many fish do you stock inside? The man was like, some are 5,000 and some are 4,007, some are 4,500 and some are less. So I was now asking that, is that the right capacity for the fish pond? He said, although it is not the right, that they know that they overstock the pond, but that is how they have been doing it. And I asked, how many months do you stock the fish to before selling? He says 7 months or 8. Unlike our place here, if we should stock the one of 8, I believe we'll get results that are higher than that of theirs. Because the fish I saw there, like you can see in the video, this fish shouldn't be more than 1.5 to 2 kilo. Some of it 1.5 to 2 kilo. Although it is very good and they are doing a good business. So I asked him a lot of questions that I can't even bring to you here. I can't even remember bringing to you here, but I got to learn some things there. Now, the reason why I'm saying they won't make much profit in that they are farming is because number one, they are going to pay, although they are the one that they have hatchery separately and they are hatching their fish themselves, which is very good, and it has cut the cost of buying fish at a high amount. That settles the buying of fish with high amounts of money. So now I now get to sit down myself and calculate now the workers that are working for them, because they have workers, the fish that are there are almost 50,000. So, and they have workers that are working for them there. So I now sat down, like I started thinking as a farmer, how much are they going to spend on that fish and how much are they going to make? They are going to pay the workers that are working there. They are going to buy feed, either they already made or they make theirs, although they have fertilizer, mixer and grinder in their farm, but they say those machines are not functioning well again because they are not, maybe it's been long they've been using it, but the machine are not that active, so they abandon it. They choose to buy already made feed. After thinking about all this thing and putting all this thing, bringing it together, I was now like, after selling the fish, how would they divide the money? For instance, if they should spend 50,000 on the fish and they later on get maybe something like 70, 80, or let's say 100, and they take 50,000 that they spent on the fish out. Let's assume they spent 20,000 for the workers that are working there. That is out of the profits, 50,000 extra profits that they get. They are now having 30,000 naira left. For instance, now maybe the preparation and buying of nets and fertilizing the water, or a kind of preparing the water, cost them up to 10,000 naira now. What they have left is 20,000 naira. Remember, 20,000 naira for the workers, 10,000 naira for the preparation of pond. Don't forget that I may mention that they pump the water early in the morning. Every day they pump into the pond. Every day they pump water. They have industrial borehole that they pump their water inside the pond every day. Now, for instance, now assuming from day one of the fish till the 7th month or the 8th month that they sell the fish, they are buying fuel to generate the water, like to pump the water into the pond. So think about the cost too now. For instance, if that cost them extra 10,000 naira, so how much do they have left? Just like 10,000 naira. They are trying their best and they are making their money, but the profit won't be as much as someone who is getting water naturally without spending money pumping into it. So the person that gets water naturally will get more money, will make more money than the person that is pumping water into the pond. It was a lovely moment at Epe, and the farmland is very, very big, and they are planning so well to have a mixture of different animal on that land, and also planning to do the one of crop farming, which is very, very good. But thinking about pumping water into pond every day won't bring enough profit. And even the man is also complaining that, because we asked the guy, like, how much feed do you use in a day and how much do you buy the feed that you use in a day? So the guy told us we spent up to 200,000 in a day buying feed. So the man was a little bit discouraged, but I was advising and encouraging him that if he goes into the business gradually, he's going to make more money in the business. He shouldn't condemn it right from the beginning now, because it's just starting. So that is all about this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for calling me to your farm. If you haven't done so, if you still need my assistance, I'm available at any time. I will come to your place and I will do the best that I can, and I will give you the best advice that I can without hiding anything from you. I like to be frank, and that is what I do with my business. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Simeon O. James. Just in case you want to reach out to me, you can call me through this number, the number you are seeing here. You can text me on WhatsApp, and you can also call me. I'll pick your call at any time. Thank you so much.